Welcome to the Celebs Diaries, where every celebrity story comes live. Today we take you deep into how Hollywood honors Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther star, and sparks global reactions. On a sunny Thursday in Hollywood, the world came together to honor a legend. Chadwick Boseman, the man who brought T'Challa to life and inspired millions as Black Panther, received a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Fans, friends, and family gathered to celebrate the life of a man who, though gone too soon, left an indelible mark on Hollywood and the world. Thursday was officially declared Chadwick Boseman Day in Hollywood, a day to remember his artistry, his courage, and the legacy he leaves behind. Among those who spoke at the emotional ceremony was Viola Davis, Chadwick's co-star in the Oscar-winning film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. With tears in her eyes, she shared her disbelief that someone so vibrant could be gone. "I have to believe that Chadwick is still alive. I can't use the word gone or death. Really, when thinking about him, he was a mighty, mighty elixir that stirred up the alchemy we're all searching for, which is meaning." Davis recalled the final days they worked together on Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, remembering how Boseman would engage her in conversations about life, success, and purpose, even knowing he was facing his own mortality.
I'm introduced, I always want to say the Malcolm X quote, which is "make it plain." But I have to believe that Chadwick is still alive. I can't use the word gone or death, really, when thinking about him. You know, it's like the quote, when the last person who dies who has a memory of you, that's when you'll truly be dead. My memory of Chadwick is we did Ma Rainey's Black Bottom soon before he left us. And he was always trying to engage me on the set. Always sort of telling me in unassuming ways that I think that he understood the cap of success, but the true power and significance of transcendence. And that was usually the gist of all of our conversations, of sort of what happens when you realize that you're possibly transitioning, that there's something else, right? And I would say to him, Chadwick, I sort of agree with you. There is a cap to success. I haven't found my thing yet. When I'm not acting, I don't know who I am. He was like, "Oh no, Viola, you can't let that happen. What I do is I carry my djembe drum everywhere I go. I don't care if it gets in the way of luggage. I don't care if, I have to argue with the airline stewardess of where I'm going to put it. I need my drum." And that djembe drum is a talking drum, y'all. And he would play it on the set. You could hear it in his trailer. It was more than just a sound. It was more than just music. I mean, it resounded through the entire sound stage, and he would play it fervently. Chadwick, you channeled the divine. You were a conduit, a source of connectiveness that every single human being who is on this earth is searching for. Trying to connect to each other. Trying to connect to our art. Trying to know, like the Cherokee birth blessing, may we live long enough to understand why we were born. That was Chadwick. More than just an actor who you can observe on screen doing wonderful work. It was work that reminded us that we are less alone. It's best to use all of life. Leave death nothing but the dregs. Nothing but a burnt out castle. And Chadwick was a castle. Chadwick was a mighty, mighty elixir that sort of stirred up that alchemy that we're all in search of, which is meaning. I celebrate him today. And I say to him, I hope all the angels in heaven just sang him to a beautiful rest. And I thank him for what he left behind in me, which is a burning amber that always guides me to a higher meaning of my work and my purpose. This star, as beautiful as it is on the Walk of Fame, shines a whole lot less brighter than Chadwick is in heaven. Thank you,
And then there was Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther and a dear friend. With a mix of humor and heartbreak, he remembered Boseman's incredible generosity and leadership. Ryan Coogler: when I think of Chadwick Boseman, I think of three things: leadership, teaching, and generosity. He was ageless. He even snuck past stars like Sylvester Stallone and Michael B. Jordan to talk to me during the Creed press tour. I asked him how he did it, and he smiled and said, "That was the Panther." And finally, the heart of the ceremony: Chadwick's wife, Taylor Simone Ledward Boseman. With quiet strength, she honored the man she loved and reminded the world of his brilliance, his courage, and the love he left behind. Chad, today we recognize a lifetime of artistry. You lived with honor and walked in truth. We love you, we miss you, and we thank you. Chadwick Boseman's impact transcended Hollywood. From Wakanda to the world, fans expressed joy that he was being honored, but also an undeniable longing, wishing he were still here to witness it himself. Beyond Black Panther, Boseman's career was filled with groundbreaking roles. He portrayed cultural icons like Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson, and James Brown. His dedication to authenticity and his refusal to let illness define him made him a hero, on screen and off. Even in his final years, he continued to inspire. His performances reminded us that true greatness lies not only in talent, but in integrity, courage, and the ability to uplift others. As the star was revealed on Hollywood Boulevard, applause filled the air. The engraved name, a permanent reminder of his legacy, shines for all who walk these streets. But as Viola Davis reminded us, this star shines far less brightly than Chadwick does in heaven. Chadwick Boseman's star is more than a piece of Hollywood history. It is a symbol of hope, perseverance, and the profound impact one life can leave on countless others. For his family, his friends, and fans across the globe, the world pauses to remember the King of Wakanda and to celebrate the man behind the mask. Though he passed at just 43, Chadwick Boseman's light continues to shine. Hollywood honors him today, but the world carries his legacy in their hearts. His story reminds us that greatness is not measured by years, but by the lives we touch, the stories we tell, and the courage we show in the face of life's greatest challenges. Rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. Your journey may have ended, but your legacy will never fade. You've been watching the Celebs Diaries, your destination for high-quality, factual, and visually engaging celebrity documentaries. If you want more inspiring stories of the stars who shaped our world, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join us as we continue to celebrate the lives and legacies of the people who make Hollywood unforgettable.